With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33. Check 52, come on. Check 52, come on. Here we go, D.
Now it's Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, Newton. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a first and 10 at the 18. A first carry for the Hall of Famer Marcus Allen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The 49er great Patrick Willis in on the tackle. Looking to throw on second down. Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Rams have got it back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check safety, check safety.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Griffin. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. Past the 20. 10, touchdown, LA! Randy Moss, 88 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rod Woodson with a sack there on the well-timed corner blitz. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Newton to throw. And that is incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Anthony Barr, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Check 26, check 26, check 43, slam, slam, check, zip it, check hot route, hot,
On 3rd down, Griffin, and the catch made by Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 37. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
check 4, check 4.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. From midfield now, here's Griffin sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Now it's Griffin. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Check 52.
From the red zone now, here's Griffin on 1st down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Lawrence Taylor coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Check right 54. Right 54. Check.
After the sack on 1st down, Griffin, that is caught right at the 10-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Patrick Willis gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
59. Mike 59. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check. 59.
Here's Newton. And that's complete to Gates. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Newton now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their...
And look at this, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes it's a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown,